Alhamdulillah, Islamic Bank has seen a great progress in the last 20 years. Of course, it started with Amana investments in 1997 and transformed into a fully fledged banking in 2011. Ever since, we have seen great progress on the banking side, coming out with the various products, right, to cater to all sectors of the community. Let it be individuals, let it be SMEs, let it be corporates. So we are able to manage the expectations of most of those sectors. But if you are answering your particular questions on whether we are able to see the progress within the 10% Muslim population, my personal answer would be that our bank, Islamic banking, is not only for Muslims. It is open to all. It is for the humanity. It is for everyone. And if you look at our customer base, you can see Muslims, non-Muslims, everyone, because it is the value proposition that drives everyone. In that context, I would think that it will be open to all, for all, every citizen. As of now, of course, it is definitely the majority is Muslims, but we have seen a great progress towards others, because it is up to us. Onus is on us to sell the value proposition. It is today the Muslims are going to come to us based on their faith, and plus another sect based on faith and value. But non-Muslims are going to come to us based on the value proposition. And what is that in it for them? What is that we can do for them? Of late, alhamdulillah, we have been able to give that value proposition, or take that value proposition to the non-Muslims, and we have embraced a number of Muslims, including large corporates who are non-Muslims. So that shows that how much acceptance is there amongst the. If you look at today, all this time, Islamic banks have been mimicking all those conventional products. Of course, that is important at the beginning of the Islamic banking, when you are selling the value proposition. But as the time passes, we need to move out, and we need to come up with the different product sets, different products that will suit the clients. End of the day, it is not that what we want to sell, it is what the clients want. So of course, being able to manage that through Sharia model, the regulatory environment, and the bank's objectives. For example, all this time we did not have pawning as a product. I have not seen it in the Middle East either, but it is one of the very popular products, one of the products that is most demanded by Muslims, non-Muslims, everyone equally. Alhamdulillah, we have been able to launch this product recently, and there's lots of demand for it. And we have, as a pilot project, we have launched it with a particular branch, and it is going to be launched island-wide, all other branches in time to come.
And what is the name of the service called?
It is Gold Facility Financing.
Gold Facility Financing.
Yeah.
Right.
So what basically you can do is, you can, if you have gold, you can come safe keep with us. And when you need financing, against that certificate you can obtain financing for an emergency.
Right. And where has it been initially launched?
It has been launched in PETA at the moment, and very well received. And again, it is adding value to the unbanked or underbanked segment of the community or the population, which will really, they are the bottom of the pyramids, if you say, because all the banks are looking at top of the pyramids. But we want to add value at the bottom of the pyramid. That is where the difference comes from. Adding value to the real, if you look at Sri Lanka as a nation, like India, there is lots of, gold is seen as a medium of saving, It's medium of comfort.
Sure.
So by this product, we are able to bring productivity to the economy. The savings in the form of gold is indirectly put to the community, adding value to the real economy.
Right. Yes, and regarding your inroads into the SME segment, any other inroads you have made, especially the small and medium scale?
Yes, Alhamdulillah, that is one of the greatest strategic focus for the bank, because 80% of the Sri Lankan business is SMEs, and that's where Islamic banks can really add value. We have sectors, finance, from agriculture to the power to infrastructure to trading. So it is a wide area where we have been able to make inroads, alhamdulillah. If you look at our advances, it was somewhere around 3 billion 2 years ago. It has crossed 25 billion today. That is because of the value proposition people see and the inroads that we have made to the SME and other emerging corporates.
Right. So what percentage would it be, percentage-wise, your investment in the SME sector? How would you?
See, out of our total portfolio, majority comes within the corporate and SMEs. Because that is where we are adding value within trading, exports, manufacturing, etc.
Sure. Right. And coming to the fact that, of course, you were the pioneers in having Islamic finance and then, then real banking segment. Now, how would you look at our competitors also coming, LOLC, and from the conventional institutes, they are starting windows, subsidiaries, all that. How would you look at the competition from those guys?
Yes, I think it's a very important question. True, we have been pioneers, but the landscape has totally changed today.
Yes.
It is a wider landscape, and the competition is always very healthy for everyone. With competition, the efficiency comes, and at the day, the customer, the consumers are going to benefit. I think today almost every leading bank has a window, and there are 13, almost every bank has, I think it is number is
over 10 different.
Yeah, 13 or 14 with the latest entrance. So that helps the industry to promote Islamic Bank more and more and take that value from the banks. Windows are there. There is a technical committee. We are working in collaboration, looking at what more can be added to the economy. Those things are being looked at the technical committee. Windows. We are discussing technical issues in the marketing. Of course, every bank is at their own liberty to do things. We have to obviously respect the Sharia and the regulations and the laws. That is also an important part to be compliant with those areas. It is taking the value proposition to the market and truly demonstrating the value, through our proposition in our sales, in our products, and highlighting those to the people who we are trying to embrace. We have seen the large corporates coming in, because as a large corporate, some of them very amongst the top few corporates banking with us only because we have been able to demonstrate, not only just verbalizing, demonstrate the value in it for them. That is where the key success coming from, demonstrating the campaign, our strategies. It is because again while we are looking at the top of the pyramids, we are also looking at the bottom of the pyramids to get this message across to all in various ways. The seminars, the customer seminars, other media campaigns. Those things are as any step for individuals who want to utilize solar. Again, we are very vibrantly financing those sectors. And it is focuses on retail and SME while catering to the top end of the corporates. So if our strategic focus is retail and corporate, or the retail and SME rather, then we have to be able to make products available to meet their needs.
Right.
See, one of the products at the retail level I mentioned earlier is gold certificate financing. But on the SME side, today the market norm here is everyone need to have overdraft financing.
Right.
Alhamdulillah, we have very soon we will be putting into the market something similar to it so that SMEs can benefit. Then again, when you have export financing or checks, discounting, so products similar to it. So those are the value addition that we are thinking in bringing, so that the SMEs could, inshallah, overall
benefit. Right. That's interesting. Yeah, that's a good, market you should approach, given the present scenario. And as a Muslim, largely Muslim bank, approaching the man on the street. It's a very, very important trend.
Because we need to be able to reach everyone in the pyramid.
That's very
conventional bank, which has grown tremendously in the last 300 years or so, because they have worked together in unison. But as Islamic banks, we need to do that, right? While looking at your individual entities, we need to work unison as an industry, so that the industry can grow and everyone can benefit. I think as bankers, we need to have a little more focus on the industry while looking at your entity.